Hi student, in this video I will explain about integration by part. Okay, integration by part is used when we want to integrate a product of two different functions. For example, we have integration of fx times gx dx, where this integration we can solve using u or variable substitution method. Okay, by using integration by part, we use a formula integrate u dv equal to uv minus integrate v du. So we need to define what is u and dv. Okay, to define what is u and dv is actually based on letter L, I, A, T, E. Okay, L, I, A, T, E is actually a function. So L refer to logarithmic function. For example, we have ln x or log x, or we have ln x plus 1. And then I refer to inverse function. Okay, for example, sine inverse x or cos inverse x. And then A here actually refer to algebraic. So example of algebraic, we have x square or x plus 1. And then T refer to trigonometric function. For example, we have sin x, cos x, tangent x. And then E, lastly, refer to exponential function. For example, we have e power of x or e power of negative x, e power of negative 2x, negative 2x or e power of 3x. So the letter that come first we will let as u, and the rest we will let as dv. Okay, for example, let's see the example. Number 1. Okay, integrate x times e power of x dx. Okay, if we base on letter L, I, A, T, E, okay, x here refer to algebraic and e power of x refer to exponential function. So based on this letter, the letter A come first. So we let u, okay, let's u equal to x. And the rest, e power of x times dx, we will let as dv. So dv equal to e power of x times dx. So when we let u equal to x, we need to differentiate left hand side and right hand side. Differentiate left hand side equal to du, and then differentiate right hand side equal to dx. And then dv equal to e power of x times dx. We want to define v, so we can integrate both sides. Integrate dv equal to integrate e power of x dx. Okay, left hand side we have notation for integration, and this is integration, and then notation for differentiation. Okay, we can cancel out. So we get v equal to integrate e power of x dx. So integrate e power of x equal to e power of x. Now needs to write plus c. Okay, then after we define u and dv, just write the formula. We have integrate u dv equal to uv minus integrate v du. Okay, next step, just substitute. Okay, left hand side, integrate u dv. You just need to write the equation. We have integrate, copy the equation, x e power of x dx equal to, okay, right hand side, u equal to x and then v equal to e power of x minus integrate, okay, v e power of x time du equal to dx. Okay, now we need to solve right hand side. We need to integrate e power of x dx. So equal to x e power of x and then integrate this term. We get minus e power of x plus c. So this is the final answer for the first example. Okay, let's move to second example. Number 2, integrate ln x dx. Okay, based on letter LIATE. Here we have ln x. Ln refer to logarithmic function, and another one is actually 1, constant 1. Constant 1 refer to algebraic. So we have letter L that come first. So this is L and then 1 refer to algebraic. So we let u equal to ln x. And then differentiate both sides. Differentiate left hand side equal to du. And then differentiate right hand side equal to 1 over x dx. Okay, next we need to define dv. dv equal to, okay, since we have algebraic equal to 1, so we have 1 dx. And then to define v, you need to integrate both sides. So integrate dv equal to integrate 1 dx. And then you can cancel out notation for integration and differentiation. So we get v equal to integrate 1 dx or respect to x. So we get equal to x. Okay, next step, just write down the formula. We have integration of u dv equal to uv minus integrate v du. Okay, next step, just substitute. So left hand side actually refer to original equation. So we have integrate ln x dx equal to, okay, right hand side u equal to ln x and then v we have time x minus integrate v equal to x and then time du equal to 1 over x dx. Okay, we need to solve for right hand side equal to x ln x. Okay, if you simplify this term, actually you can simplify equal to minus integrate 1 dx. So equal to x ln x and then integrate 1 equal to x minus x plus c. So this is the final answer. Okay, next we move to example 3. Okay, integrate e power of negative x time cos 2x dx. Okay, we need to define what is u and dv. It's actually based on letter LIATE. So e power of negative x refer to exponential function. So this is e, and then cos 2x refer to trigo function. So which letter come first? So the letter T come first. So we let let's u equal to cos 2x. And then you need to differentiate both sides. Left hand side equal to du, and then right hand side differentiate cos equal to negative sine. So negative sine angle 2x time differentiate angle equal to 2 dx. Or we can write as negative 2 sine 2x dx. And then the rest is dv. So we have dv equal to e power of negative x dx. And then integrate both sides. Integrate dv equal to integrate e power of negative x dx. So left hand side you can cancel out notation for integration and differentiation. So we get v equal to, and then right hand side you just need to integrate e power of negative x respect to x. So we get negative e power of negative x. Okay, next step, just write down the formula. We have integrate u dv equal to uv minus integrate v du. And then left hand side just substitute the equation. Okay, integrate e power of negative x cos 2x dx equal to, and then right hand side, okay, what is u? U is equal to cos 2x, and then v negative e power of negative x. So negative e power of negative x, and then minus integrate, okay, v we have negative e power of negative x time, okay, du equal to negative 2 sine 2x dx. So now we can simplify right hand side. Equal to negative cos 2x e power of negative x, and then we have negative, and then integration of negative time negative, so we get positive. So negative, and then we have constant 2 to integrate e power of negative x sine 2x dx. So now we need to apply integration by part one more time, since we have the product of two different functions, and we can integrate directly or use u substitution method. So here you can or you can define what is u and dv. So it based on letter L, I, A, T, E. So e power of negative x refer to exponential function, and sine 2x refer to trigonometric function. So the letter t come first, so we will let sine 2x as u. So maybe I will write so let's u equal to sine 2x, then differentiate both sides, du equal to differentiate sine equal to cos 2x times 2 dx, or you can write as 2 cos 2x dx. Okay, and then dv equal to e power of negative x dx, and integrate both sides, equal to integrate e power of negative x dx, or v equal to negative e power of negative x. Okay, next step, where we want to apply integration by part, you need to write down the formula. equal to, we have negative cos 2x e power of negative x minus 2. So we want to apply here. Write down the formula uv minus integrate v du. And then substitute. Equal to negative cos 2x e power of negative x minus 2. And then u equal to sin 2x. V equal to negative e power of negative x minus integrate v negative e power of negative x, and then we have du equal to 2. You can constant 2 cos 2x dx. Okay, if we simplify the sign, the plus minus sign, we will get equal to negative cos 2x e power of negative x, and then negative 2 times negative sign equal to positive plus 2 sin 2x e power of negative x, and then negative 2 times negative 2, we get positive 4, and then time negative, so minus 4 integrate e power of negative x cos 2x dx. And then our question in left hand side actually equal to integrate e power of negative x cos 2x dx. If you compare this term with the original question, we have the same term, so we can bring to the left hand side or we can add the term. So we get integrate e power of negative x cos 2x dx, okay, plus 4 integrate e power of negative x cos 2x dx equal to negative cos 2x e power of negative x plus 2 sin 2x e power of negative x. Okay, and then left hand side 1 plus 4 equal to 5 integrate e power of negative x cos 2x dx equal to right hand side negative cos 2x e power of negative x plus 2 sin 2x e power of negative x. So based on original question, we want to find integrate e power of negative x cos 2x dx. So equal to right hand side negative cos 2x e power of negative x plus 2 sin 2x e power of negative x divided by 5 plus c. So this is the final answer. Okay, thank you.